Hello, I'm Kristy Duncan, and I'm delighted to be speaking today with Sophia Xu, who works at Swift. Sophia is team lead for business development in China and is based in Shanghai. Welcome, Sophia.
Thank you, Kristy.
Perhaps you could start with a few words of introduction.
I joined Swift in 2007. So I've spent around 16 years in this company. And I'm very happy to join your section today to share with you and the audience my experience in the payment industry.
Fantastic. For those who don't know my career in six, we're going to start with some quick questions, 6 rapid fire questions, just looking for one word answers. And then we'll have 6 more detailed questions. So are you ready, Sophia?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Who or what inspires you?
Curiosity.
Do you attribute your success to luck or hard work?
99% hard work and with 1% luck.
What drives you?
Luck.
Favorite quote or motto that you live by?
My favorite motto is, it's better to carry the lamp than to complain in the darkness.
Very good. When applying for a new opportunity, what % of required qualifications do you feel you must have to be confident in your application?
70%.
What do you think is the coolest payments company today?
Swift.
Trick question. Okay, thanks, Sophia. Now that we know a little bit more about you, let's move on to the more in-depth questions about your career journey. What's been your biggest challenge as you climbed the ladder in the payments industry?
The biggest challenge for me, I think, is I have been working in the payment industry around 20 years. So for the past several years, this industry is changing very fast. So I really love this payment industry and want to make some difference. So the biggest challenge for me is how to balance the innovation and risk in this payment industry. Also, sometimes to keep the right pace of moving the whole industry forward. That is the very challenging things to do if you want to climb the ladder in the payment industry.
What do you think has been your greatest accomplishment in your career so far?
For this one, I think I moved back from Swift headquarters to Swift China in 2009 after I joined Swift 2 years later. So since then, there has been quite a few breakthroughs I brought in the Chinese market, such as we recruited the first security firms in China, and we also get the biggest Chinese fintech company adopt Swift solutions and joined our network. But of all these kinds of the achievements, I value the most is acting as the bridge to connect the global payments market to the Chinese market. So for that one, that is bringing to the China the global standards and also the market practice to increase the efficiency and the interoperability. But also on the other side, to bring out some of the payment innovation ideas that's happened in China, led by the Chinese fintech companies like Alibaba, to help shape the future innovations and benefit the whole Swift community.
So interesting. If there's one thing you could have done in your career differently, Sophia, what might that have been?
That would be very interesting. Actually, I think I have studying and working experience in both Asia and Europe because I had my master in Germany. If I could have done differently, I would love to spend a few years in the States and get some real feeling of how financial industry evolves in the leading country of the world.
Such a great career so far. And you've worked in many different countries. So interesting. So how important have networks and connections been in building your career in the payments landscape?
That is very important. Swift is also the network. So through my career, I received a lot of the support from my managers, colleagues, customers, and also the partners. So actually, I also learned a lot from them. So I'm very grateful for this. So I think the network, build up your own network is very important in the payment industry.
As a senior female leader, Sophia, how have you helped to shape the culture of the business at Swift?
Lead by example. So for this, I think it's no difference if you are the female or the male senior manager. So lead by example. If you want to see it, show it.
Great answer. So last question. What advice would you give to aspiring women professionals, the rising stars in this industry?
I read one book wrote by Shirley Sandberg. So it's called Lean In. So for that one, I would, my best advice is I think practice makes you perfect.
So inspiring. On that very inspiring note, thank you so much, Sophia. It's been a great discussion, and thank you for sharing your career journey with us.
Thank you.
So thank you to all of our listeners as well for joining in this fantastic discussion. And I encourage you to join us for all of the many episodes of My Career in 6, where we chat with inspirational women leaders from around the world of payments.